Have you ever wondered why are animals so small and weaker nowadays? Like genuine question. As if we compare any prehistoric animal to now, you can absolutely see the difference. Like bears, apes, mammoths, snakes, and countless more being absolutely massive compared to what we mostly get today. Yet even with how deadly and massive these creatures were, guess what? They no longer exist. Not even a real successor at all, as there's just a lack of big now, and most of everything being small or getting smaller. And even the big ones we got today, like blue whales, is just one species compared to back then, where every species was gigantic. But it also makes us question, why didn't a lot of the big guys survive? Because if we pair up any modern animal to their predecessor, it's obvious who's gonna win, no debate at all. Yet they still didn't make it. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. You're telling me that something like a whole megalodon or ancient crocodile that eats literal dinosaur breakfast, yes, that is indeed true, didn't manage to make it, yet something like a horseshoe crab that's small, weak, and vulnerable managed to outlive all of them with one of the longest reigns on record, and they're still alive today. But it still low-key doesn't make sense though. It's survival of the fittest, the strongest. Yet a lot didn't make it, but some little crabby boy did. So let's actually understand that. The first and the most obvious reason why big boys don't exist nowadays is efficiency, because sustaining size and power comes at such a high cost. Seriously, if we look at the average diet needed for them to sustain themselves, it's pretty obvious why they went extinct. Because the consumption they need to do is extremely demanding, they're also more prone to starvation. And that is not looking really good with the amount of natural disasters that already happen affecting their food source. And if we add the humans to the equation, it's just even worse with pollution and contamination, and of course, good old violence, which took an already existing problem and made it 10 to 100 times worse. What's even more amusing is that the main point for being big in the first place is just you're too invulnerable to fight back against, you're just large and strong. But that does not really mean anything against, a heavily engineered rifle with a shiny rack that can travel twice the speed of sound. Naturally just makes you a bigger target instead. Yeah, and that's just the first problem. Their second thing they're lacking in is adaptability. The thing is they're mostly specialized, which is a good and bad thing at the same time. The benefit is, you're very good at one thing. The negative is, you're very good at only one thing. You get my point? Because they narrow their skills to such a specific niche, they usually fare worse in other areas compared to generalists, like horseshoe crabs being a bit more balanced in their skills sheet, therefore not dying out compared to the bigger guys. And a great example of this actually happening IRL is the saber-toothed tiger. Like generally, this was the most strongest and beefy predator at the Ice Age, where early humans even feared them because of their large long fangs. They can kill most large fauna with ease, like mammals. But unfortunately, once they went extinct from pretty obvious reasons, the saber-toothed tiger lost its most major food source, and because of its specialization, its greatest skill was now practically useless. So they had to do their last resort, which is eating smaller creatures. So remember how good they were at killing large fauna? Well, they are unfortunately pretty bad, and I mean really bad, killing smaller animals, as they were usually faster and quicker than them. Also, even if they catched up, they were just too small for their diet anyway, so it's a lose-lose either way. So in summary, they died. So as you can see, with a combination of literally just two simple factors of being efficient and large energy demands, then second of lacking adaptability to environmental changes and specialization limiting their ability to do so already, they were just now bad at the most basic thing of all, surviving. Well, of course, there's still a lot existing today, so most of our big boys and girls are currently in endangerment, nearing extinction, and in heavy protection by organizations. And honestly, no surprise, as just look outside, you will know why. This is also why most species are reducing need for size and power, favoring efficiency instead, as the world is more unpredictable and risky, especially with human dominance. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like, and insert generic code please, since I need the money. I mean, that's why I made this video in the first place. I edited this not in a PC, not even on a laptop, but a phone. Anyways, if you want more interesting topics I can discuss, you're dumb, useful, or serious, just click that red button. And yeah, thank you and goodbye. Whoa, whoa. You actually watched this video till the end. Congratulations, you have made it, bro. Oh my god. This took me 1 year to make this, bro. Ooh.